Welcome to Mom's Camp Kid Yoga. My name is Ms. Brooke and I'm here today to walk you through a kid's playful animal yoga. So I want you to come down on your mats or on a towel or on the ground and have your knees down and sit on your heels. This here is called Hero's Pose. So in Hero's Pose, you're sitting on your heels, you're kind of stretching out your thighs a little bit. You can keep your hands on your thighs if you would like. But what I want you to do is take a few minutes to breathe and get into the flow of yoga. So first, you're going to take a strong inhale, lifting your arms to the sky. Maybe you can place your hands together. And then exhale, bringing your hands down to the ground. You can exhale out of your mouth. Inhale through your nose, arms up to the sky. Exhaling, hands down to the ground, out of your mouth. Inhale, arms to the sky again. Exhale, bringing your hands to your hips. Here, you can be just like a strong hero. Maybe you're a strong prince or a princess, or you're a superhero. Basically, anybody who is kind and helps others in need. Just like you guys, heroes can be all shapes and sizes, all ages. They may be people, they may be cartoons, they may even be animals. And that's where we're gonna get to with today's yoga is animal heroes and animals that are fun and playful and like to do fun things, okay? So next we're going to take our knees out wide. So as you can see, keep your feet together, sit back down on your feet and keep your knees out wide. And you're gonna come down all the way to your forehead and scooch back so you can see me. Come all the way to your forehead with your arms reached out in front of you. So keeping your arms reached out in front of you and doing your best to keep your bottom on your feet. Keep that forehead to the ground. As I instruct you, keep that forehead down, and you can pretend here that you're maybe like a mouse. So maybe you squeak a little, squeak, squeak, or you nibble at the floor like you're eating little pieces of cheese, hopefully that someone left out for you. Again, keep that forehead to the ground with your arms stretched out and your bottom reaching towards your feet. This is also called Child's Pose, but for our purposes today, let's pretend we're little mice. I'm sure you can think of some mice in some movies, think some mice that maybe you've seen, hopefully not in the house, but sometimes they're sneaky in the garage, and nibble, nibble, nibble. Next, we're gonna come up onto our hands and knees. I will rotate just a little bit so you can see me. So your knees are directly under your bottom and your hip, and your hands are going to be down on the ground, directly underneath your shoulders, okay? All right, and next we're going to become a cow. So if you're ready to become a cow, drop your belly low, so your belly will come down and your chin will lift up to the sky. And your snout, maybe you're sniffing around, looking for some hay maybe, sniff, sniff, sniff. And next we're going to become a cat. So you're gonna tuck your chin into your chest, arch your back, maybe meow on that arch, swish your little kitty tail side to side. Swish, swish, swish. And we're gonna drop our belly back down for cow, lifting our chin and our snout, sniffing out that hay. You can even swish that cow tail. Just make sure your belly is dropped down low and your chin and your snout are up high. Now come back into the kitty position, meow. Not the best kitty, but I bet you guys can do better at your meows. Maybe you're feeling a little saucy, you can hiss, swish that tail, and go one more round by yourself in a cow pose. dropping the belly, and then arching the back to come back into a cat pose. Good job, you guys. All right, come back into what's called a neutral position where your back is straight. Again, your hands are under your arms, or I'm sorry, under your shoulders. And step your right foot back, then step your left foot back into a plank position. In this plank position, you're going to imagine being a caterpillar or maybe a centipede. Be careful not to have your bottom up too high. You're going to have your bottom down low. Here's a dog just for you for the video. And you're going to pretend as a centipede or a caterpillar that your arms are reaching on the side. Some imaginary arms to the right, some imaginary arms to the left. And then once those arms and legs are stable, you're going to lower all the way down to the ground. You're going to keep your hands underneath your shoulders, okay? Untuck those toes so the tops of your feet are on the mat. And you're going to lift your chest up. This is called baby cobra pose. So you can pretend you're a baby snake, a baby cobra, maybe put your tongue out and pretend you're searching for prey. Look around a little bit. Roll those shoulders back. Stay strong as your cobra. And next, we're going to take our feet, tuck your toes under. You're going to lift your bottom all the way to the sky. This is downward dog. In downward dog, your feet are on the ground, your hands are in front of you. You look like an upside down V. So imagine being an upside down V, or when a dog stretches, and you can wiggle your doggy tail side to side, or maybe bend your right knee, then bend your left knee, walking the dog. Good job, you guys. Keep walking that dog. And next I want you to walk those doggy feet up to your doggy hands, and then stay here, fold it over. Picture maybe one of your stuffed animals, and think about if you bent them over, they would just kind of lop and kind of swish side to side. Just kind of be bent over, just like one of your stuffies. Good job. And you're going to place your hands on the front of your legs. And you're going to slowly, very, 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 very slowly rise up into mountain pose. Here in mountain pose, we're going to inhale our arms to the sky. This is called extended mountain pose. And as a mountain, I want you to picture being a strong and wide mountain where maybe goats, mountain goats, are climbing and jumping up you, and you're so strong that you can handle these goats jumping all over you and climbing you. And on your exhale, bring your arms back down to your side. Inhale, arms back up. And we're gonna swan dive to the ground. So basically you fold forward, but put your arms out to the side. So exhale, swan dive, bringing your hands to the ground. Or if you can't get your hands to the ground, just kind of hanging there. Again, pretending to be that stuffed animal that just dangles and swishes side to side. Now taking your hands, plant them on the ground. Step back into your plank position. Do as best as you can to keep your body straight. Try not to sink, try not to go up too high. Try to keep your body straight. And pretending to be that centipede or that caterpillar with your arms and legs extending from your right side to your left. And once you have that balance, lower all the way down, keeping your hands under your shoulders in baby cobra. You're going to lift up your lower body, or your upper body, lift your chest up and your head up, look around for your prey. Coming back down, tuck your toes under, lift your bottom to the sky, that upside down V, downward dog. Walk your dog by bending one knee at a time. Stop with the bends and walking, and then swish your doggy tail. Awesome job, guys. Then walk your doggy paws back up to your doggy hands. Put your hands on the front of your legs. Slowly roll up to a strong mountain. Inhale high to an extended mountain so all of those goats can jump all over you. Bring your hands on the exhale to heart center. Step a little bit wider so your feet come out wide. You're gonna go into Yogi Squat or Frog Pose. So you're just gonna squat down with your knees out high. Take your elbows and try and place them on the insides of your knees. You can keep your hands here, or if you need a little balance, you can keep your arms down to the ground in front of you, whether they're to the front, to the side. And here we can have a little bit of fun with our Froggy Pose. We're gonna put our hands down and maybe jump up a little, jump up again, say ribbit if you want to. Maybe jump a few more times if you'd like. If you'd like to just stay in your Yogi Squat and in Frog Pose, you can do that. I like to place my hands to heart center. It helps me to stretch my legs just a little bit more. All right, and last, we're gonna come down to crisscross applesauce easy seat. This is called easy seat in yoga. You can crisscross tight, you can do it a little bit wider and a little bit looser, whatever is comfortable for you. Moms, if you're joining, dads, if you're joining, I sometimes like to keep it a little bit loose, not as tight. Kids can get really crouched in. And we're gonna take our hands like this. We're gonna pretend we're a bear. And we're gonna take these hands and we're gonna place them on our belly. And just like a bear, picture a bear with a big old belly. Maybe he just ate your picnic or had a bunch of honey if he's like Winnie the Pooh. And imagine when you breathe in, on an inhale, your belly just expands and gets bigger. And when you exhale, it gets smaller and sinks into your body. I want you to take a few really deep breaths and do it through your nose and really feel your belly expand out and then come back in. So inhale, exhale, belly goes back in. Inhale out, the belly expands. Exhale, the belly tightens back in. Inhale, the belly goes out. Exhale, the belly tightens in. What a fun bear breathing exercise. Kids, moms, I want you to do this breathing exercise whenever you might be tired or having a bad day or bored. I know sometimes we get bored. Anytime you're feeling just a little bit off and maybe not so happy, sit down, put your hands on your belly, and do these breaths. Now take a few moments with your hands up, palms up on your knees. You can look down to the ground or you can close your eyes if you would like. Take a minute to think of all the fun animal poses you did today. You were a dog, you were a caterpillar, you're one of your stuffed animals. You did all these silly Cobra poses, a frog, and a big bear to end it. You guys did an awesome job. I hope that you had fun. Please bring your hands to heart center. And I'd like to invite you to a saying that I like to say, Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. That means may all beings everywhere be happy and free. Namaste, guys. I hope you enjoyed Mom's Camp Kid Yoga. Have a good one.